Rugby. You require a rugby update. Please restart your computer to complete the update process. Super Rugby first. Whew, lordy. Again with a last minute, high pressure game winning penalty. This time it was the turn of the Chiefs to take the game into stoppage time for victory. Up stepped Mr. Clutch himself, Damien McKenzie, and he nailed the 83rd minute penalty for the win. What didn't this game have? A runaway try by Locke Blackwell? Check. The Chiefs scrum destroying the Hurricanes back? Check. And smug as fuck, Geordie Barrett kicking over yet another 55-meter penalty? Check again. Add in some extremely prominent mullets and you got yourself a hoedown. But hey, Friday wasn't done with a grandstand rugby. We went over the ditch into Australia and we watched the Force beat the log-leading Reds after coming back from 14 points down. What more could you want? There was more stuff to press against your bosom and love deeply in this game. Freak beast Daniela Duper committed assault on several defenders and then scored a try from it. Force winger Oluwafela scored a hat-trick, the first player I think to do so since the Honey Badger was down there. And we had the aforementioned 14-point comeback. But the best part of this game was watching Tavita Kurandrani debone Hunter Paisami in a tackle that made my teeth clench. After that hit, Hunter Paisami had to leave the field and he never came back. Truly glorious. The hell is wrong with me? Why am I so bloodthirsty? Saturday did not deliver the same thrills as Friday. The Rebels and Waratahs played a dead rubber game that only had a small, teeny amount of pride on the line. The Waratahs were trying to win just one game for the season. Please. But it wasn't meant to be. While they were pretty dismal this year, you can kind of respect them for being obviously terrible. They really struggled to defend, they sacked their coach halfway through the season, and they were just kind of generally poop. The Rebels, on the other hand, were underperforming. They have many international players and an experienced coach. Gotta do better, my dudes. Methinks Dave Wessels should be starting to feel a little bit of pressure as coach. On Sunday, as sure as night follows day, the Crusaders put on another clinical performance. This time it was the Blues' neck their boot was on. They were just better. Every tackle hit a little harder, every carry got a few more meters, every Richie Mwanga clearance kick just went a little further. It's like they figured out timing in rugby, just more than anyone else. They time the hits well, they time the kicks well, and they time the carries well. Yes, they've played one more game than everyone else, but there is hardly a stat in Super Rugby Aotearoa that they are not currently leading. It feels like the Chiefs, of all teams, are our only hope in stopping the Red Juggernaut from winning another title. Their 5th in a row. To the north! And the Rainbow Cup has gone ahead, but only after it was cleaved in twain by COVID's sharp axe. The teams in Europe will stay there and play each other, while the South African teams get to batter each other for the next 7 weeks in prep for the Lions series. So basically it's like a Pro 12 tournament up there and a tiny little Curry Cup tournament down here. Tournaments where everything's made up and the points don't matter. The first Rainbow Cup games were already played last week in Europe. And Italian team Benetton smashed the Glasgow Warriors 46 points to 19. Benetton didn't win a single game out of 16 last season, so bit of an upset. The other big result was Munster beating Leinster at home 3 points to 27. Quite the result. It was also quite reassuring seeing olive-skinned hottie Damien the Islander tearing things up for Munster. That piece of meat will be very important during the Lions tour. The South African part of the Rainbow Cup only starts this weekend. I predict the Bulls and the Sharks will do well. Lions watch! The saga continues. If the tour goes ahead, it now seems there might not be any travelling fans. Just the players, coaches and support staff, it seems. It certainly will make the tour very old school, like in the days where you had to travel around by boat. No massive travelling red armies then. There's no word yet whether South African fans will be able to attend the games, but this sure has made the tour a lot harder for the Lions. The amount of travelling fans that were here during the 2009 tour made some of the games look like home games for the Lions. Another rumour at the time of filming is that the tour schedule might change to try and create bubbles in Cape Town and Johannesburg, but nothing has been confirmed yet. Again, this whole thing must still be called off, so I'm not getting too invested yet, except in the Islander just now, but I mean the man's beautiful. And now your brain is fat with the latest rugby update. I'll see you next week. Bye!